Another throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Saints 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. Oof, defense has some work to do after that kick. This one down at the 45. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. You got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Yellow. On the line, right?
Back to throw, Mahomes. Headed out right. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first-down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying for the deep ball. And he's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Saints 7. Chad Ryland to kick
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 41.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
70. 19 Lions. 70. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 30.
Now Milton to throw. Hits his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Option play, they get to Benson. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired.
The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
19 tight. 19, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nice run across the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens grow their early lead to 13. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Saints 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to New Orleans right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set you Cougar 19. Ready?
Milton back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. Continuing to move past the 45. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey, left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, we got to switch it up.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
For the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Benson off his own read. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens now lead by 10.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Saints 24. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4.
Saints 31. Tyler Luke sets to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Milton now. And we put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens now lead by 10.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Next on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. The Ravens pick it up. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
19 tight, 19 tight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Milton. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens butt racing them to the halftime locker room.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes escapes the pocket. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Drive driving across the 15-yard line. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
Ravens 49, Saints 38. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
60 Maverick.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Houston. Chad Ryman.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. The right side, Nolan has it. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Pistol now for Mahomes. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. Crosses the 35, still got more room. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Luke knocks it through, and that lowers the deficit to 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
7.
To throw, Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Let's go now. Cowboys. 7 Pirates.
Hilton now on 3rd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Here's the snap on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
By Aiden Hutchinson.
And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And 18 at the 28-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
For the field goal.
Out is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, about 45 yards out.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Milton back to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
19, Tiger, 19.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 seconds. Panther 11. Panther 11.
A 51-yard gain. And the Ravens.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
And the Saints, first down. First and
Thinking
10 at the
touchdown here after that
17-yard
big
line.
play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here's Mahomes now. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Slot man motioned over. Throwing now, Milton. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And dose of the hurry up here. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gets in on 1st and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now Milton to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens go up by 19.
63. Saints 44. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Devin Duvernay to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain
And
of
that
11.
one goes for a gain of 11.
That's good
And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another
Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes on first and 10. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
63, Saints 52. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Milton, first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 28-yard line.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
And less than a yard.
Hey, check that street. Let's go now.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. And this one had no chance, hitting well behind that line. That brings up fourth down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now throw for it. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right, and he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. Mahomes leads his troops to the line, 1 for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
At their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw, Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19 target, 18 pioneer.
Here's Milton. Throw left side to Watson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Baltimore first down.
Ready?
Benson on the counter. Shoves one away. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals, Cardinal 18.
Milton now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Cougar 19. Go.
They're going to try to throw for it. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They give up the gut to Benson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Deputy Cougar 19. Panthers.
Milton now. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown, Houston.
As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, or you look him up every chance you get.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Pistol now for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
11. And the Saints, 1st down.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
1st down from the 42.
Good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To the air, Mahomes. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
43, 15.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Attack, attack!
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Taking a shot deep here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game.
Touchdown, Houston.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. Cut out left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Ravens.
Ready? Liking, 8, go!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on.
Line up the design keeper. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Go, Reed, go! Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. Oh, he put everything he had into that. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
Turnover on downs.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Ravens are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There he goes again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Ravens could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Now the Ravens offense stayed put. Look at this. They're going for 2. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Looking quickly here. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.